Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So we finally got some kind of an update from not Shiny Shoe, but Good Shepherd on, well, the next thing for Monster Train. They made notification of the iOS release, which is pretty neat. They did confirm on Discord post announcement. Well, they already kind of for awareness, they'd already kind of confirmed that this would be coming. It was just we didn't know when, and it had been a long time. It's now about to come out. It's, I guess, maybe like a month away or something. They're doing quote unquote pre orders. I don't think there's actually a release date. I think it's just like a month or so or something. And also, why would you pre-order a phone game? That just seems ridiculous. But I mean, regardless of those facts, we know that it is on the horizon. They have a mobile trailer for it, and things look pretty good. They have confirmed that it'll have touchscreen capabilities. They have also confirmed that as of the release, those touchscreen capabilities are not going to be backported to Switch, which I think is important. That's good that they're getting them. I'm really anxious to see how the heck this will work because Monster Train, right? If you're watching this series, you probably play the game at least to some extent and know that the UI can get very clustered, get very cluttered up with units. When you overstack a floor to 7 units, you get a ton of overlap on which one is which, and their art overlaps and they become hard to click on, and you have to slow down in order to actually get one. So I consider that kind of like a big risk for mobile, especially relying on touchscreen capabilities. How the heck am I going to click my finger on the third unit that is hidden behind two other art pieces? And I don't know. I'm just interested in how that'll work, and we don't know yet. The other thing that stands out to me is that they've confirmed that Android is coming next. This was mentioned on Discord post discussion of the iOS release. They're not doing them together. Presumably, what's happening here is they are obviously, they have a smaller development team for this. So they say, okay, we're going to just develop the biggest one first, and then we'll move that team on to the next one, pretty much. At least that's how I imagine this works. So they've finished iOS, they're getting that ready for release, then they'll pivot over to Android next, which is good. I'm glad to see they're doing that. I know that there was some commentary on at least the Reddit thread and Discord. Why wouldn't you do both of them at the same time? Well, because if you have a smaller team, the only thing you can really do here is you could delay the iOS release until Android was done. And that seems silly. Why would you delay it when it's already ready to go? So I think it's fine that they're separate. This is very similar, right? It's like, okay, you launch a new game and it's out on Xbox. Cool. Well, I want it to be ported to all of my favorite systems. They're not always prepared at the same day. Now, big companies, of course, do that, right? Big companies will release on PC, Xbox, PlayStation all at the same time. But smaller indie studios or just smaller publishers in general won't because of cost. Money is a factor. So, a little interesting. We will kind of see how that plant pans out. I'm anxious to get my hands on an iOS version of it. I do have iOS for my phones, so I will be picking it up for sure. I'm very excited to be able to play it mobile. It's not going to change the recordings at all, right? Like, I don't see that I'm not going to suddenly record on mobile. How the heck would I even do that? But it is interesting, right? I enjoy Monster Train, and I find that most of my time as a game player is like just a, I don't like using the word gamer, but most of my time playing video games is simply done away from my computer, right? I don't have the opportunity to be here all the time. And so it is advantageous for me to have good games that are essentially, PC quality games, but on a mobile scenario. It's essentially the only way I play like Slay the Spire anymore. I don't even have it installed on my computer at this point. I just play it on mobile, and that's fine. So that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And I think that's probably the only major update I'm going to provide here. I don't have any secret tech knowledge or anything that I can share. So, what did we do last time? Ah, that's right. We're at 144 wins on the series. We had a big Burnout floor with Burnout Rector, some self-infused Paraffin Enforcer. We had Tiny Stone plus a Multi-Strike. There was a Wicked Spell Chain plus 30 Purifying Cleanse in there, some Drains for Relentless, and a very tiny deck. You didn't even need Holdover at that point. It's easy to say, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this, but it's easy to say, gee, why isn't every run just super small deck? Just remove everything. And it's easy to say that because you think, well, obviously, just make everything easy to access, but sometimes you need answers, and sometimes your run requires you to spend money in other ways than removals. In that run, I was putting like 300 gold into a removal or something. That's not common, right? Sometimes you have to answer the problems laid out before you, and you might need more cards to do it. Some of my winning runs have 30 cards in them, and it sucks. But sometimes you have to do that. And then you're thinking about how do I accelerate through that humongous deck because I need to just do a bunch of stuff and find the things. Maybe you have intrinsics and stuff like that. Anyway, we're moving on to Spine Chief. Hell yes. Give me the Reap run of Destiny. Is Reap my favorite champion path to play? Maybe. I love Spine Chief. Yeah, this guy is just a trooper. Such a huge fan. I love it because it warps the way I play the game. It's just different. And when you're playing all 12 champions, having a different run is good. So yeah, I will leave it at that. And yeah, hey, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, let's play some Chief. Give me Reap. Or give me Death. Okay, don't give me Death. I actually want Reap. But ooh, interesting. Okay. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. I injured my wrist somehow. My left wrist, fortunately. It is the one I don't use for... I'm a right-handed mouse user. I don't really need it for Monster Train, fortunately. But I injured this thing, and I have a feeling it's because I did something stupid at the gym. So I'm annoyed about that. It's limiting my ability to do other things now. But... so you may hear some crinkle sounds, simply because that's the Velcro on the wrist brace that I'm using, rubbing up against, I don't know, the table or whatever. So, feels bad, but it's okay. The wrist brace helps a ton, so that's at least something. Alright, so today we are Wurmkin Default. I said that backwards. Default Wurmkin, Exile Stygian. We're fighting Raged Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Sap Seraph with Echo Snare, Ice Tornado, and Soul Cripple. You know, these cards are not great. They're not bad. None of these cards are, oh no, that sucks. These are all just okay. On the one hand, I'm fortunate that some of these go away, and Soul Cripple does do some Reap, so it might be fine. I mean, technically, so does Echo Snare. It's weird because if I had Echo Right, this might be the only kind of functional Echo Right Reap line here, but we don't. We have Spine Chief. Ice Tornado's okay. I mean, it's very bad counter synergy with foregone powers, right? We're just going to discard them by accident, and they're costly and random targeting. I don't love it, but it's fine. Let's see what we have. Temples are on 2, 4, 5, and 8. Wow, that's close to perfect, huh? Close to perfect. I think the only perfect change I'd make is move 5 to 6. That's really good. I'll take it. Let's see. The dupe is a removal dupe on 8 with a steel shop. That's pretty good if I need it. We have a very powerful magic shop on 7 with a vortex and caverns. Love that. Another dupe on 6 with caverns and horde. It's okay. There is a magic shop there if I need it. Caverns, vortex, trinket shop on 5. Now, trinket shops are high value with Wurmkin because their relics in general are so good. I could see that being worthwhile if I have the cash. There's a steel shop there as well if I need to. Vortex, Wurmkin, Banner, Horde on 4. Meanwhile, there's a Magic Shop Stygian Banner money on that as well. It's interesting because there are some good shops here, but they're a little isolated from one another, and the shop positioning doesn't play nicely with the really good nodes. So if you want to take the shop, for instance, like I need the steel shop on ring 5, I have to give up a really strong trinket shop in order to do it. Or if I want the magic shop on 4, I have to give up the horde plus vortex in order to do it. That's a little unfortunate. This is a great example. It means my deck is probably either going to be bloated or we're going to hit early and then really clean up. We have a dupe, Stygian Banner, and 3 Steel Shop. Double Steel Shops in the early game. It's kind of fine. I'm okay with that. That does mean we don't see another Steel until 5. It could have been a lot worse, though, so I'll take it. Wurmkin Banner on the Steel side. On 2, Stygian Banner on the Magic side on 2. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. I can work with that. Let's see what we get in the Horde. It's not good. Temper Talisman is terrible here. I have only one card that helps with it, and it's called Ice Tornado, and I don't want Ice Tornado. I guess we just take Hammer Chestplates. It's fine. Decayer. I can win Decayer here. I don't think I need Infector. Is Infector playable? Kind of. You do have a Wurmkin banner, which is good. I usually prefer Infector in cases where I have double forced Wurmkin banners or something, right? It can be very difficult to get it online otherwise. You're basically... Infector is strong. The problem is just you desperately need to find a way to guarantee you're getting Inspire triggers, right? Or Endless Egg is good, but Endless Egg kind of wins on its own anyway, and Infector's not really helping with it. At that point, it could be anything, right? It's probably better to be Corruptor, because at least you benefit the dudes on your floor. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I will take the care. Of course I will. I wanted a Reap run. We'll take a Reap run. Sure, seems good. How strong am I? Am I strong enough to just beefcake stuff? Probably. I can take this Horde, I think. Firewall or Cuddlebeard. Ooh, Cuddlebeard with Foregone powers is quite powerful in the early game. It also opens up some disgusting shark stuff if I see it. I do like Cuddlebeard. Okay, I'm gonna take that. That's kind of an odd choice here. There was obviously like a Notice Stone would have been functional, but you know, it's not a big deal. Notice Stone was functional, and then yeah. Let's see, I could take this 6 in the early and think that's okay. I'm going to drop the Chief down. We're going to load up the front here. Sure. I will face tank on middle. It's good. I do want the money on middle. I think that's also good. Yeah, I think the money is good. I'll play a Train Steward middle as well. Sure. Now, I'm obviously potentially leaking a whole bunch here, but I can deal with things. So again, remember, if I put one Fracture up top in the back and one in the front here, we kill that back dude. Now, I do want to... I could double Train Steward middle, but I think the right choice here is Train Steward up top, and then Foregone Power. Oh, we come so close to killing him. 1 HP. Alright, alright, alright. I will Echo Snare up top. Kills the back. It's good. Now, I can kill the boss with a lot of power. So what I can and probably should do here is... Fracture down bottom and let 12 come through up top from this Forged Disciple. He hits me twice. I'm trading all this HP that I'm trading is essentially the aggressive amulet. I'm trading 12 higher health for it, which is honestly fine. I would have taken, what, 6 on my own, so I'm trading like 18 here, and I'm okay with that. It's fine. We do clear the backline, no problem, so that's good. I could drop him an additional... I could drop him an additional, like, 2. Right? I could save another round, I think, right? If I put the Fracture up top, that's 8, and then I put a Foregone Power, I can do some serious work to this guy. Yeah, okay, so just one like that. One play of Foregone Power in that particular case drops him to... What is that? 17 life, which means I save 6 pyre health. That's worthwhile. And we put 1 Foregone Power downstairs, and we nearly kill downstairs. I might have actually been able to save this whole thing with another Frostbite. I kind of didn't actually take that into account, right? I could have double Frostbitten down here. I might have been able to save that damage. With the rounds I had there, it would have been close, but I don't think it would have been a win. Yeah, I don't think so. We get the kill on middle, though. It's fine. But take 12. I'm okay with that. Okay with that. I will take the hosting kin here. It's purple. It goes away. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's something. I would have liked an extract card. Flash Freeze is disgustingly good with Cuddlebeard. We take this. It's also purple. And, oh my god. I mean, with Cuddlebeard, I have to take the Shark. There's no universe I do not take the Shark here. I want this Keeper of Echoes very badly. It's a really good frontline for Spine Chief, but Shark is crazy. I could do Endless Frostbite Self-Infused Shark as the frontline because I really don't need... it's tough. I need the Shark. I need the Shark. He's too strong. I was gonna say I could do... I could like not answer Relentless and just rely heavily on Endless Shark to do it. And I think that's gonna be good. We're gonna go, I'm gonna look. Give me Endless. Baby. Oh, baby. I can afford everything. And you gave me the Keeper of Echoes anyway. Oh, baby. Love that. Bog Deep Cocoon, why are you here, bud? You're not bad, but I don't think he helps. He drains my floors. I don't think he's good here, right? We're going Sharks, all right. I'm going to take the Keeper. Not taking this Keeper is throwing. So, and we get, look at this. Look how insane this is. I can afford the whole thing. 25 plus 115 is 140. I have 150 money. So this is a great example of getting that collector essentially enables me to get either of these. So that's pretty important. But seriously, a fully upgraded Shark right now is outrageous. We hard win. No questions. Hard win. 10 in Piercing on the Flash Freeze is pretty good, but this card is awesome as is. And I could also just chill. Wow, that's so wild. I got the upgrades I wanted on top. Okay, so I can win Relentless with just Sharks and some Reap, honestly. Like, these Sharks are going to crunch when I self-infuse. The scariest enemy in this game is going to be the Winged General on Ring 7, the one that has Rage, because he can just blast my Sharks. I'm going to need to find a way to do a lot of Relentless rounds into him. But, I mean, we blast the hell out of Seraph. And then the Divinity is somewhat of a concern too, right? This is why on the Divinity, I think we do want this like Keeper existing. And we can play on top floor there and just Shark down below. And then we rely on just tons of Echoes up top, which will be good. So I'm thinking, do any of these really help? Do any of these upgrades help my Echo situation? I don't think a -2 does it for me here. I don't like these Ice Tornadoes. They are very likely to just get purged. 10 in Piercing is good, but this Flash Freeze already does 13 here. It does 10 per round. I mean, the 10 in Piercing, what this does is this means this kills one of those 20 health healers, which is pretty strong. That is pretty good, I believe. Let me think about this for a moment. Where am I going next? Going to the steel shop? I mean, it depends on if I get another unit or not. If I get another unit, I might find an infusion, right? Which is pretty good. That's true. I could find an infusion, which would be neat. And that would be basically it. The dupe on 3 is solid because I can dupe Shark and then have 2 Sharks which just eat Talos for breakfast and every floor for breakfast. And then we casually win 3 and we can go wherever we want on 4. And then and then infuse on 4, so we have the self-infused Shark, which is a big win for me. So that dupe is strong on 3. I don't necessarily need this steel shop since I hit Shark. This Shark will carry me through Arcus, or Spell Shield Fell, no problem. No problem. With Cuddlebeard, no problems. So I can be a little aggro. I don't know if this Flash Freeze is actually really good enough, though, is the thing. We're going to be... I don't need this. We're fine. We already are dealing with everything in an acceptable way. We'll just move on. It's okay, right? If I was going to 200 shards, maybe. I easily crunch this Spikes trial, no problem. But... yeah, I mean, it's just downstairs, and then, oh no, and then Shark, and then bottom floor is just dead here, which is great news. I don't know, I may as well play the Keeper on middle. Kills a man. I'll blast the thing downstairs. Also extremely cool. The thing takes 10 Frostbite and can't get rid of it. I will play a Train Steward middle. I may as well load this floor up, right? I don't see a reason not to. Sure. Downstairs exists. I mean, we win on downstairs, right? Easy win, I believe. And then we get all this Reap, too. So this guy's taking 60 damage plus 10 Frostbite a turn. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. 35, 45 Frostbite. All right, good. Great job. That's a combat. Monster Train. Purple Echo Transfer is really good when I have a Keeper of Echoes. Yes, we take these. Of course we do. Ice Tornado Purple, heck no. Get out of my face. Do not want that card. Now, with no units added to my deck in this case, I do think duplicating a Shark is worthwhile. I have enough money to reroll the Steel Shop, but I just don't see the value in that. The second Shark and getting that online early is huge. I'll go right. Plus, I could see an infusion out of the Stygian banner. It's not impossible. Guard of the Unnamed. Siren of the Sea? I mean, I guess it's an infusion. How much do I care? I could do better maybe, right? This is tough because the Keeper's infusion is trash, right? I don't want to put him into something. I want him on the floor. But like Siren, I mean, I guess Siren of the Sea is fine. Walking around with 4 banner units right now is kind of annoying, I guess. I could stay low and just do double infusions though. Early. Get my Siren upgraded. I mean, I will. It's basically incanted this particular run, right? I'm just going to need to cut these Train Stewards. I guess I'll take the Siren. Fine. I can't really think of what better thing they would show me here, right? Eel Gorgon, but then it becomes a 3-cost unit, and that's a problem. So, what? I mean, I guess if they gave me Eel Gorgon, I would just put the stupid Keeper into it in that case, and we'd hard pivot. I'm going to take the Siren. It's fine. It's not glamorous, I don't love it, but it's fine. We just dupe the Shark at this point, he hard carries us. I guess I could have waited for the Caverns first, right? Yeah, I should have. I could have gotten a plus 25 here. It doesn't matter because this one is becoming the infusion, but it technically would have made my next couple of rings a little stronger. It's a minor improvement. Because again, remember, I'm not actually using these 2 Sharks, I'm infusing them. Auto Rail Spike, Spike Driver Colony. I mean, if it were Corruptor, brother... If it were Corruptor, Infector, I mean, Keeper, I don't know, that's bad. I'm just going to skip these. You could argue Spike Driver Colony on an Infector run. I think it's pretty bad, though. And do I need this money? No, absolutely not. I'm not even going to a shop next floor. I'm taking removals in the Wurmkin banner because I want to go to the left and power up here. The Magic Shop is good, don't get me wrong. Holdover Echo Transfer is kind of disgusting. A -1 into that. I don't know. We'll see. I might make my decision to go to the money shop, but I don't need to do anything with the money in this middle here. The Divine Boons doesn't add or change anything. 15 shards. High disrespect incoming. Titan Sentry, let's go. Let's go, friend. I'm going to play Chief down below. We soul cripple the boss, then we just take a casual foregone power here for 50. Ooh, buddy, that's a lot of Frostbite. We play... Well, this is kind of tricky. I guess I will put Keeper Siren down. I don't see a reason not to. We'll Echo Snare a bunch middle. I will Echo Transfer here. It's weird because it is actually strong. Replays this Shark. She goes upstairs. I get double Sharks here, yeah. Double Shark seems good, my friends. I'm going to Fracture the boss, and I'm going to take this opportunity to foregone power into the boss as well. She's going to start taking a ton of damage now. Any floor she goes to is going to get crunched. Wow, that's a lot of damage we're doing here. We just blast here, just hard blast. 150 damage. Seems good. I have this one Ice Tornado if I really want to as well. She's got, what, like 63? Good lord. I don't want to take this damage upstairs, so the correct choice is what? Get rid of a Train Steward, I guess? What I think is the right choice is Train Steward up top, Train Steward on middle, Foregone Power up top, and then we just let it ride. Sure. Seems good. She comes downstairs. Oh no, my dude. I mean, she still loses because there's just not enough turns here, which is unreal. I mean, she has 73 Frostbite. Good luck, right? This Relentless does not stand a chance. So, very casual, very easy. I told you how it would go. Huh. Ancient Synergy's pretty good. Siren Song, not amazing. How do I feel about Accelerated Incubation as just a purple card? I don't think there's any world I pivot to an egg here. Yeah, I don't see it. Ancient Synergy is a good card, but it's not purple, is the main problem I'm dealing with here. Also, how much do I feel like upgrading it? I mean, it's a good card. I should grab a good card here, even if it's not purple. Oh, they want to tempt me into moving to an egg. I could have Accelerated Incubation. Bog Crystal is here. I don't think that's it, though. Just really don't think that's it on this particular run. Carver is a solid choice. That is a solid unit. It would require I take space. Don't love that. I'd rather take Ember Draw on this run. Honestly, I think we're fine. We just move on. I have the Sharks on lock. Like, we're good. I want Ember and... I want Ember and Draw on this run. The question is the order. Removals are solid. Removal, Wurmkin banner. I mean, the banner is pointless. I have my thing on lock. I guess the only thing I might consider instead here would be another Keeper, possibly. The Horde could be really strong. This left side is powerful. I could also just remove the Siren if she ends up being inconsequential. That said, like I told you before, the magic shops are hard to reach right now, I believe. And I would like to have some -1s. I'm going to go to the magic shop, and in doing so I can take Draw here, because I can buy some -1s to offset the lack of Ember here. I will want Ember eventually, by the way. I'm replaying an Endless Shark. It's going to happen. But I think I can get away with Draw first. This is good because it accelerates me past things in the mid-game, and if I see a relic that solves Ember, we may not actually need Ember, which would be good. So it's really all about just how can I delay, right? Anyway, we are self-infusing the Shark here. It is incredibly correct to do so. He is huge and excellent. This unit is... wow. Wow, that's a good unit. Magic Shop says double stack plus 10. What is double stack doing for me here? The answer is very little. I would like to -1 something. Well, let's look in. We're do the things we know we have to do. Decayer 2, of course. I'm not pivoting here. Reap is strong. I'm going to look at the banner. Cold Kalia? Oh, I mean, you know, she's not terrible, right? She's not terrible. You could Chief in front. I really don't think so. I think what we're doing is correct. We have Reap. I think we're okay. I'm not going to a lot of steel shops. She's solid. You could do Cold Kalia infused with... honestly, Siren is better here. And then stick that behind Chief and do okay. I mean, it gets through Relentless fine. The thing is I have Sharks to... I'm going to have 2 of these Sharks in the end game, right? One on bottom, one on middle, who are going to just chew through so many things. It's like Seraph is going to die to Frostbite, okay? I'm not even worried about that. So it's really just a question of what is a better choice into Relentless Divinity and what is a better choice into Ring 7 if I get the really bad guy, right? You know, the General. I don't actually know its name. It's General something. General Kenobi. I don't know. But yeah, that one's the really tough one that you need to watch out for in this particular case. So I think I'll just play top on that guy, right? And use Sharks to my best of my ability. And the Keeper Siren line is stronger otherwise. So we skip this for the 2 particular things that we're worried about. -1s are good. I would like to get Ancient Synergy to 2 cost. I think we will make Flash Freeze cheaper here. This card is very strong. Yes, this card is very good. Yeah, for sure. I want to leave a 2-slot open on the Ancient Synergy for the moment. A +10, I don't see this. I mean, I guess you could +10 the Flash Freeze. It doesn't really matter. What am I going to +10? I really hate these Ice Tornadoes. They're on the chopping block. I'm going to re-roll this because I would take a holdover if they show it to me. They don't. 20 consume. Even 20 consume Ice Tornado is just hard to play. I don't love it. I'm probably going to just cut that thing. I'm going to take Ancient Synergy down to 2. This is good. What shops are coming up? There is a strong trinket shop. I think I'm actually going to go to that steel shop, though. Again, you see what I'm struggling with, right? I'm skipping all the removals because I do think these shops are useful. And because of that, I can buy 1 removal right now, which is good. I will cut... Man, as much as I want to get rid of all the train stewards, I want to cut those ice tornadoes, too. We're going to drop the train steward first, though. And I think we're going to chill at 195 and move on. This lets me do something at this steel shop, right? I guess with the money there, I could take another removal. Yeah, with the money present there, I can buy another train steward out, which is going to be good for now. Cool, now we can move on. Right. Again, with a +30 and a minus and a 10 in piercing, like, these are fine. I could upgrade Flash Freeze. I just don't see this. This is not the important thing on this run. We're going to blast waves. I'm not worried about that. We have so much Frostbite. Yeah, okay. Aggressive Amulet, no problem. Shark will just obliterate. It's good. No Shark on turn 1. It's fine. Now, am I going to put Chief down below? It's kind of a good question. I'd like the Siren plus... Yeah, we're going to do Siren up top. I'm going to Chief down bottom. I take 18 here, so I could just face tank it with the Train Steward. A little unfortunate I didn't get Shark. We're going to get pulled a little bit through. I do need Shark here, in my opinion. He needs to come out. Flash Freeze will deal with the back fellow. I believe that's good. Foregone Power up top. Okay, it's fine. Weight of Contrition, Echo Transfer upstairs is good. I dropped the Keeper, but I needed to play it that way, I think. You know, I'm about to give Ice Tornado some absolute... I was about to give Ice Tornado some trash, but I think it's actually going to be important up top. It saves me a lot of damage here. I may trade the 3 from the Weight of Contrition. It's going to depend on which one. I'm going to 50-50 this Foregone Power, but I think that's worth it. I will Echo Snare double downstairs. This is fine. Get rid of them. And then, yeah, we 50-50 here. I'll put it on middle. We take the 3. It's okay. It happens, right? I'm not that concerned about it. Shark is going to do most of the work here. It's good. Top floor, I could save this incoming damage. Kind of interesting. I haven't really used Chief at all, by the way, which is hilarious to me. Save this damage coming in. It's probably worth it. Get the incant out of it. I will Fracture once downstairs. And then Foregone Power middle floor. I guess I should Foregone Power downstairs now. 28 into Chief is not great, but we do refresh Titan Sentry here, which is excellent news. I can play the Train Steward up top, which is fun. He tanks these next 2 rounds. We do some incanting, and that'll be okay. May as well. At this point, anything up top is worthwhile. We'll just incant out a bunch. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, on the bottom floor, we actually just hard win because... Monster Train, baby! I play a single Echo Transfer and this gets even better. Good grief. What was I even worried about? Wow. Shark, baby. Shark doesn't even die. This is just disgusting. The Frostbite is outrageous in this particular instance. He's got 108. If he had multi-strike, it would have been even stronger. I take 3 for the combat. That's totally cool. Unearthed Remains. It's a good card. If only it were purple. Ambient Charge is so bad. I don't want that. And Force Contamination doesn't jive with anything I'm doing. I think I skipped these. Unearthed Remains is good, by the way, but I would rather just play some, like, cheaper stuff, right? The Reap is not as critical right now because I have the Frostbite out of the craziness. Glacial Seal with Cuddlebeard. It's his turn. He can do it. Well, I'm gonna pick him. Oh no, I skipped him. I misclicked, I swear. That's ridiculous. 400 gold. I want to go to this trinket shop so badly. How bad do I care about an upgrade on my keeper? Can I do it later? I could do it on ring 7. I get it on ring 8 maybe. All right, I'm baited. This is too good. This trinket shop is disgusting. I have 400 gold I can reroll and buy something. Yeah, all right. It's so strong. Let's go to the trinket shop. Oh my god, serrated mandibles and woof, buddy. Spell chain. Oh yeah, sign me up. We get to cut cards. This is such a huge power up. I'm gonna take double train steward removal here. It's good news. Hallelujah, they're gone. I'm gonna look in the caverns real quick. Oh wow. See, exactly what I mean. Just find a solution to Ember, right? This is a super good trade. I take Abandon Stave here. Look, I know what you're thinking. You could just infinite. Yeah, okay, fine. I could infinite. This is one of those. This is the play. You take the calcified embers if you are on the daily challenge and you're looking to get an 80k score, or you just don't care about your win streak and you want to just hashtag send it on basically every turn. You're like, yeah, high score, let's have fun, kind of deal. Abandoned Stave is my pick here because it is so secure. It is just such a confident choice because I can leave those in, take another draw relic, and then have 5 Ember on my turns and be just like super overloaded. I'm drawing fast, I see my cards fast, I have Ember for literally anything I want to do, don't even need -1s really. I could even play the stupid Ice Tornadoes now. And in the worst case, like let's say I regret some decision here, I can just remove the Vengeful Shards and then draw past them anyway. I don't need an Ember Relic. It's just so good. I'm extremely happy to see that. Excellent news. Cool. Serrated Mandibles is pretty disgusting. Right. Is serrated mandibles better than rules of containment? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. This is so much reap. This is going to help a ton. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, we just click this hard, and then we just move on. I do need to do the infusion here, I believe, is going to be good. I'm going to spell chain something. It's interesting because I think I actually like spell chain more than some other options here, because it gives me double procs, right? The Echo Transfer will be nice eventually. I want to do this infusion, by the way. It's going to be a big jump on shards for the record, but I'm okay with it. Siren, yeah, okay, fine. Spell chain on the Echo Transfer, I think, is good. Yeah, I think optimal upgrades here for this guy, if I get the option of the upgrade, it's going to be a +25 and a multi-strike. Right, I think that's going to be solid. I don't need quick or anything. It's going to be slow anyway, it's fine. Spell chain here on Echo Transfer is big. It's either Echo Transfer or Flash Freeze. And I think it's got to be Echo Transfer here, yeah? 80 shards, I'm good with it. Could buy a removal if I wanted to kind of keep going ham. We're not duplicating yet. I'm going to go to this magic shop. I get money. I would like to be able to re-roll it, though. And I might have a bad battle here, so we move on. 80 shards, huge jump. Oh my god, Self-Made Harpy is going to hard perish here. I think I can get away with this Heaven Seal. I think so. I think so. Turn 1 Shark is good. Now, the real question of the day is, where am I putting Chief? Chief down below, obviously beneficial. We might be able to actually get enough Reap down to Sandblast, but Chief tanking for the Siren Keeper buddy, possibly really strong too. I could also play the Siren buddy downstairs. That's got to be wrong, I think. I mean, I think we win either way. This is a very odd one. I think we just play Chief downstairs. And yeah, it's going to look strange. I have to Siren somewhere. I can't play the transfer here, unfortunately, but I can do something. I can play a Flash Freeze downstairs and then get the upgrade into Chief at least, which is something, because the Frostbite does all the work here. It's 50 Frostbite, by the way. And then I do the Echo Snare down below. I Fracture, 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 and Fracture. And we actually kill the entire floor despite the fact that I have Heaven Seal here, which is hilarious. I also got the Collector, by the way. Excellent news. Cool. I just kind of send a dude to the back floor here. We just load up a whole bunch, and then I start echoing upstairs to the best of my ability on turns where I don't need to worry about it. We replay the Shark. I think I need to work a little bit on this floor, right? So this is Echo Transfer's turn. Shard. I'm going to play the Soul Cripple to kill a friend. Start working on Frontman. He actually walks by, but his Frostbite is going to hurt a bunch. I mean, I guess we Flash Freeze him. I should just Ice Tornado this dude, right? Yeah, we'll play the one Reap upstairs, the one thing. I mean, Harpy stands no chance, right? She's going to get chewed through by an absolute disgusting amount of Reap combined with Flash Freezes. Yeah, I mean, the Shark is going to get replayed here, and that's just an obnoxious amount of Frostbite. Yeah, 100 Frostbite. You replay Shark, you win. Cool. Good job. My top floor is not doing anything in this particular moment either, which is hilarious, but fine. Icicle Fracture? I guess. Yeah, right? It's fine. This doesn't hurt me. I have the Ember to play my cards. I might as well take it. Ooh, Soul Crushing Guilt. Ooh, Soul Crushing Guilt. That's a good card to play. It's just for bosses, right? Sure, right? I mean, I love this Revenge, too. This Revenge is killer. It's purple and it's a Revenge, which is really good, it turns out. I'll take the Soul Crushing Guilt here. That'll be a good answer to things. Titan's Tooth is fun. I could keep it, but I need to burn cards, and I don't know about these. I already have so many cards I need to get rid of here. Ice Tornadoes, a bunch of nonsense. I'm just going to skip this. It's fine. You could have made an argument for the Guardian Stone there, but I think we do need Magic Shop upgrades more than this dupe. Like, what do I dupe here? This could be the dupe on the Shark. Get it now? I'm guaranteed to get it on Ring 8, though, which I think is probably my play. Yeah, I don't need it now. I'll go to the Magic Shop. Seeing some shop upgrades, I think, will pay out in a big way. Look at the Magic Shop briefly. There's a holdover there. That's pretty nice. I'm going to take the Horde in the middle. Mark of a Champion. Sinner Salve is... I mean, I guess this works with Vengeful Shards, right? It's not Mark of a Champion. It's the wrong mark. Volatile Gauge is a great way to throw the run. Alright, Sinner Salve, sure. I mean, it makes... The dudes, they're free. I now just need so much card draw, I guess. Like, I need to find things. Good grief. I could hold over this Echo Transfer and just go completely ham. I think this is good. Look at this card. Is this card good? Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's solid. I'll do that. I'll make the Ancient Synergy cheaper, I believe. That's funny. That is funny. 20 consume. I mean, I can actually play these Ice Tornadoes, so I may as well 20 consume them. Sure. I'll buy -1s. Again, every single card that gets cheaper is better. I'm going to start putting them into Fractures, though, because I want to save that -2 slot on the Ancient Synergy. Permafrost is just wrong. I have Icicle Fracture and Foregone Powers. It's nonsense. Just make cards free. +10 magic power. Like, I guess this is fine. I can save my money, though. The magic power is not what's winning me anything in this particular moment. We'll just move on. That's pickup. I'm happy with that. 95 shards in a fell. I don't think she stands a chance. We can actually do the top floor stuff and sort of look at how that looks here. Right? I think that's going to be good. So this is basically Chief, Siren, gamble the Foregone Power here, and that lets me hold over this, which is good. I can also play the Ice Tornado on bottom, which is, I guess, fine. Sure. I get Shark. Now, Shark can go middle. Yeah. Oh man, Echo Transfer is a silly card. I mean, it's good, but also the Icicle Fracture held on to it. That's funny. I could play it middle. I don't see a reason not to, right? Well, I'll put it bottom. I'm not worried about that top floor, I think. I'm going to drop a Foregone Power first. Cool. That's good because it lets me hold over. And then I just... I mean, this is silly. I'm going to drop the Reap into the boss, and then I'm going to Foregone Power once, and then play the Echo Transfer and move on from here. We have a big, good slap up top. That's pretty strong. She comes upstairs. We get the free Vengeful Shard here. I put some Flash Freeze into her. That's solid. I mean, I may as well Ice Tornado this top floor, too. I'll play the Echo Transfer. I'll Echo Snare here. We do 88. It's interesting because my Echo generation is a little slow with the spell chains. A little slow. I need to just, like, generate echoes upstairs is a big thing. It's also super worth it for me to, like, playing the Echo Transfers out is fine. The Incants are okay. I think Echo Snare middle gets them on the boss. I don't know. I'm not going to play either of these other cards. It's interesting. I need better Echo generation right now, is my immediate thought. So I just need Echo, like the... Yeah, it's all about the Echoes here. Then I Ancient Synergy this dude into Oblivion. Anyway, we play the Echo Transfer here, and then we Foregone Power upstairs. It's good. I mean, this is solid, right? It is solid. She's got a lot of Frostbite on her. I'm not worried about this run. Yeah, I think I actually want to Echo Transfer in front here, because if I get my man over 55, this punch goes in the back. Yeah, awesome, actually. Very good. Because the 68 hits here and the 117 gets the back here. We're looking pretty solid on the Relentless front. I get to refresh my Shark here. Seems okay. I will just blast upstairs. Ancient Synergy, good card, like it. Big pickup. I'm going to continue to play these Echo Transfers. I have a Frozen Soul Crushing Guilt. We should be fine, right? Relentless, of course, will be easy here because behold the power of Flash Freeze, I guess. Really, that's all I can say. But yeah, I really don't like these Foregone Powers, sadly. They're the real kind of whiffs here, in my opinion, because, like, what am I really doing otherwise? I don't know. I will just keep Echo Transferring here. It's good, turns out. It's a lot of Frostbite. I just need turns here, and I think we get it. Yeah, we get through it, right? It's going to be okay. We only take 2 rounds, which is solid. Every single Echo Transfer here is worthwhile still. That's also a lot of Reap to apply, but it does 0 because I'm burning all my stuff. Kind of an interesting dichotomy there, but obviously this goes outrageous if I hit Karuska. Oh, Eternal Kinstone is incredible. Hard fast click. Great news. I take double draw because, of course, I've already kind of decided on this run. I got the Abandoned stave for that. And I could go left for some Steel Shop upgrades. Money and Horde. I mean, I think the removals are going to be better, right? If I remove stuff, what am I cutting? I'm cutting a Foregone Power and an Ice Tornado, right? Caverns. -1s are solid here. I honestly don't think I need to do super big upgrades here on Keeper. And I do get at least a Steel Shop. If he ends up with a +25 and a Battlestone, I think it'll actually be okay. Right? He's just kind of insurance into Relentless at this point, and he looked fine in that combat. Doing 300 damage like that and with enough HP, with 2 Sharks doing all that work, I think we kind of have the rest of this run on lock. We'll go to the right and just clean up. The removals are, as I said, the Ice Tornado I haven't upgraded because this card is bad. I could get rid of Soul Cripple, but it's lower priority because I can afford to play it and it goes away. The foregone powers are strong, but I need to have fewer of them. We're going to look at the caverns now. Money. Heaven's Gold? I mean, Heaven's Gold is nice. I could maybe get away with Gift of Gratitude here. I actually think Gift of Gratitude's probably pretty solid. I mostly think about this because I have so much Frostbite that my Pyre is killing things very fast. I don't think I need Heaven's Gold, shockingly. Petty Theft. If it had been earlier in the run, maybe. I'm just going to take Gift of Gratitude here. I think this is one of the rare cases where I prefer that. Forge. I mean, of course, I want upgraded units. 145 HP. Yes, please. Man, you ever look at this guy's HP and go, what happened to Windleton, right? What happened to Windleton? Eternal Kinstone needs to be cheap. Absolutely. Heck, I would take a holdover again if they showed it to me. I don't want a plus 10 or a permafrost. It keeps me over 180 just in case. Well, we don't see it. It's fine. Double stack. I mean, this again is like you could double stack Soul Crushing Guild. It's not a bad idea. And it's not a terrible idea. That's true. That is true. Am I going to do it? I don't know. I want this -1. I can't afford both unless I take the money in the middle. I'm probably taking the money in the middle anyway. I'm duping up to 1 something. 100, this is 105, would be 120. 120 is not terrible, I don't think. It does add some damage to the Divinity. I think this Soul Crushing Guild with the double stack is going to be worthwhile. So we'll do that. I'm going to take the money so I can buy this -1 into it, because I want to be able to take advantage of this. This lets me play this into a big floor. We want to keep our other cards. This is no 20 consume. We move on. I would like to see Karuska. Honestly, we are burning through a lot of... Ooh, this is tough. I think I can get away with this Heaven Seal because it's Winged Horde. But we're burning through a lot in the way of echoes, and I need to improve that generation. The Kinstone is honestly the best part here. Winged Horde... The foregone powers, they do nothing. Maybe they give me some Reap, it's fine. It's a lot of Frostbite at least. He's going to heal, but I'm okay with it. We do get Keeper up top here, it's good. Can I generate 3 echoes on middle for Soul Crushing Guild here? The answer is no. I'm going to Echo Snare here. I'm going to Reap this guy because he scares me. And I'm going to... Shark perishes, but that's okay. I'm going to foregone power him as well because he still scares me. I could hit. Yeah, I do hit Soul Crushing Guild, right? Because it was already frozen, which is kind of good. Look at this. All right, Kinstone, big value. Fracture, big value. I get Shark back, who I think needs to go middle here to guarantee I kill the friend in the back. Yeah, that's good. Fracture. Can I actually just kill this dude? Yeah, 100% I can actually just kill this dude. That's pretty good. I am pleased by this. I will soul cripple something. That's good. 40 damage, sure. I'm going to foregone power upstairs. It's fine. Okay, good. Alright, now we have Echo Transfer here, which is a lot in the way of power. We just get rid of Vengeful Shard for sure. I think we can just kind of go ham here and do the infusions and feel pretty good about it. Oh, I can kill that guy, can't I? I sure can. Kill the guy in front here. I'd rather the incants, I think. Yeah, I think I would rather the incants in this particular case. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Shark, great job. Go team. Incoming Shark. Good job. Go team. We just load up this floor to the best of our ability. We Reap here for sure. I will consider the Ancient Synergy, which will kill this middle friend, which is good. And I will incant upstairs. Okay, that's solid. Shark lives. Maybe not great. All right, we get rid of mid-floor, which is solid. Now, I can actually also do Eternal Kinstone up top. I do want to just hold over stuff, so we hold over the Echo Transfer. But this is for sure, my Gift of Gratitude turn, yeah? No way this is anything but that. I'll take my 200 gold, thank you very much. And I'm just going to Foregone Power twice, or once, I guess. It's fine. We do enough Frostbite down below that we're okay. We just Frostbite this guy, I believe. Do I do enough damage to just auto-kill him in Relentless? Maybe. I think the Frostbite is worthwhile. We'll do that. I also believe that a Flash Freeze is worthwhile. Cool. I am going to load up the top floor for sure. I need to just add infusions here 100%. We're going to reap him. He got some reap, so he takes some damage here no matter what we want to do, which is fine. And I will Foregone Power up top. Yeah, sure. It's a lot of Frostbite. I'm glad to see that. That's fine. It is a good idea to play more Frostbite on him. He does 500 damage. Good grief. We are just going to keep loading up the top floor. Kinstone doing huge work here, by the way. We just load this man up to the best of our ability here. 100%. As much Frostbite and Reap as the game will let me have. That's a lot of damage to do. We're okay. We are 100%? Okay. Kinstone 2. I mean, we get the Soul Crushing Guilt as well, which just frees this entire combat up. And he's got so much Frostbite and Reap. I mean, we're looking real good, honestly. So I think we have this in the bag. Purple Soul Crushing Guilt. How could you? I'm not going to take it. I actually think it's wrong to take another one here. I'm not playing that many. And I'd rather just redraw the one I have, honestly. We'll take the money. Drain, Guardian's Amulet, Ice Empire. I don't think I need these cards. At this point, I can just redraw my Ancient Synergy or whatever, and I'm good. I'll take the money. Yeah, I do think that's correct. And we go left, of course. We've already kind of decided on this. I do want to look in the Trinket Shop. What do we get? Encased Divinity, Dun Echo. Name a more iconic duo, Dun Echo and the Ring 8 Trinket Shop. Unbelievable. Encased Divinity is pretty good, right? It means that even if in the worst cases, I'm guaranteed to be able to play my Echo Transfer, which is worth it. I'm going to spin this. Wow, Decayed Decoy, huh? It's hard for me to skip Decayed Decoy. That's Decayed Decoy Mandibles, another name a more iconic duo. Endless, if he dies, I could Elevator him. I mean, fair. I might be able to get away with just removing my 2 Vengeful Shards here. Let me think about that for a moment. I think I would rather cut the Foregone Powers. Yeah, I think I'd rather cut the Foregone Powers and remove my self-discard nonsense. Got a spell chain for me? No? -2? Ooh, baby. Ancient Synergy. Ooh, oh man. But the piercing on Ancient Synergy is also really good. Okay, well, let's think about this. Endless on this guy? I don't think that's worth it. I'm going to spin this. It's fine. Wow, okay. I'll take an Incant Armor 2 Multi-Strike on my Keeper. Sure. That's really good. And I can afford a removal. That's really good. Duplicate the Shark. It's happening. Shark is very strong. And I remove 2 Foregone Powers. Oh, if I could remove 3 cards here because of the 120 cost. What if I remove Foregone Power both Vengeful Shards? I don't think I need this much Ember is the thing, right? And redrawing those Vengeful Shards is unfortunate because I'm looking for both Incants and Infusions. Or Echoes. Yeah, hear me out. We're going to cut both Vengeful Shards here. It's not often I do this, even though I have Sinner Self, by the way. Even with that, I would rather remove them. I can cut 1 Foregone Power here. 3 is a much more comfortable number. And I now vaguely consider making Ancient Synergy free here. I think this is incredible. I don't think I need the piercing in this particular moment. Making it free is even better. And we chill at 135. because this 10 in piercing is totally unnecessary. Yeah, we're now cruising. That was a good pickup, a good set of decisions. By the way, Endless was in this shop, and there's a Hardened Hull here. We could have had the egg run of Destiny all the same. And I would have gone that way in a lot of cases if it weren't for this Cuddlebeard Shark very early, right? 135, we move on. We easily crunch this. This is very interesting because this run has a lot of good choices. Plus, let me just show you how good Serrated Mandibles plus Decayed Decoy is. Disgusting. Behold, my Shark on bottom floor. He's gonna do great work. Oh, Eternal Kinstone. We love to see it. Just load up bottom floor. Oh my god, Decayed Decoy. Oh, Seraph, you don't even know what's happening to you, friend. You just play other Titan Sentry middle. We start the Decayed Decoy, Echo Transfer, Insanity. We just blow up top floor, it's fine. I just keep shooting this man. We are 500 damage on this floor, that seems good. This is about to be ridiculous. This is incredible. Give me my Echo Transfers. Soul Cripple, behold my power. Discard things, incredible. Now he has to drop his little buddy on a different floor. I think it's middle now. Shark comes downstairs. He actually lives. Shocking. We do keep the Echo Transfers kind of moving here, of course. I am going to Reap downstairs. That seems pretty good. My man's taking 300 damage. It's pretty alright. We take the infusions where we can get them because they are good. Sure. I also need to be able to preserve Chief's HP to the best of my ability. Okay, he goes middle. We get the Shark back on middle now. Very strong. I will play the Eternal Kinstone here. I could have done it in a different order and been better off, but that's okay. We are just going to take the infusions here. For sure. I am going to also stop this 16 damage here, which is acceptable to me. I think he has to go top floor on this one, right? Yeah, he does. Shark down below, it's fine. Echo Transfer. We are just answering the question of how do we stop damage coming into Chief now. We load up the floor. Disgusting. That's a casual 930 damage. Just look at the numbers on that floor too. Good lord. He goes bottom here. Or he does some weird nonsense. Also fine. Shark, we blow up on top floor. We love it. I will Echo Transfer here, and I am going to burn the Ice Tornado. Take the infusion, and then we Icicle Shard that thing. And we casually win this, no problem. As long as these Shade Wings are perishing, that's really all I care about. And I mean, between 168 Frostbite and 112 Reap, I have no fears. No fears. We will, of course, on this turn, we Echo Transfer first. This is good because this is just HP into my friend, right? It is. We just take these infusions, I think. There's no reason to do anything else here. It's wise. And I wish to... 50-50 the Soul Crushing Guilt here. Yeah, buddy, we take these. Great news. Cool. I'm going to play double Sharks on middle here because this is going to do tremendous work. That's like 1,000 damage. That's pretty decent. I'm going to Fracture, Echo Transfer, and we're not going to play the Foregone Power here because I want my 6 free turns. And that wins this combat, no problem. My dude's got 348 Frostbite. We just click the Soul Crushing Guilt and he's Extremo dead. And now we just kind of click cards and we are very powerful, right? Just ridiculous. Of course, it hits the other Foregone Power. Look at these numbers. 366 Frostbite, 175 Reap. He's taking a casual 1,225 Reap damage. And then I also am doing like 700 damage in the back line here with 200 HP. So, AKA, we win. We did it. Good job. And then we're going to do the same thing to the Divinity. Just better, I think. because I can actually just aim those attacks on him every turn. Also, I think it's going to be better because he's not spawning a Light Wings on me every turn, right? I can just daze him as soon as he shows up, pretty much. Yeah, Chief up top, it's good. Shark down below. This first wave just hard dies. We are just going to... I don't really know what I'm going to do otherwise. I could Reap here on bottom. It's not a bad idea to load some stuff up down here, I suppose. Get something going. I guess. Sure. Take some Echoes down here, I guess. It's okay. Fine. Other Shark, okay. Other Shark goes middle. Mid floor is cleared. I do get the Eternal Kinstone. I guess I'm going to Reap upstairs. Hold on to the Echo Transfer here. We'll take the Kinstone. I'd like to load up the bottom floor to the best of my ability. Yeah, so we get rid of this guy by getting Shark down. It's good. I'll burn... I mean... I guess I'll take the damage into the boss here. No reason not to. Not getting Keeper Friend this early is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. We're going to be replaying Shark. We're going to be playing Siren Friend up top. We are just going to... See, this is, again, reasons why I could get rid of those shards and it'd be okay with 4 Ember here. Look how many things in my hand are free, right? Just incredible news. And then we take the Echo Transfers as the only card that costs Ember. We're going to just play cards upstairs because this is valuable. I do think Ancient Synergy belongs in middle, because it kills a man. And then we will Foregone Power up top. That's good. The second we see the daze, we're putting it on the boss here, which is going to be huge. Yep, we see it. We click it. It's good, it turns out. We take the Echo Transfers here. We are just going to load up on Reap up here. Mid-floor, that's a lot of Frostbite we are dealing with. And we're going to be able to blast the floor as well with damage and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we'll be fine. That was like not as much Frostbite as I wanted on middle, but it's going to be okay. Shark, once again, I'm asking for your contributions. We will play the Echo Transfers, which are just going to kill everything. Then we drop Echo Infusion, or the Kinstone. Doesn't matter what I shoot at this point. We just load up the top floor, honestly. I mean, at this point, it's infused. And we're probably going to lose Chief, and it's just going to be fine. I'm not even worried about it. He dies, I put Shark in front, and it's going to be okay, right? It will be fine. Top floor looking a little spooky, but I think we're going to be okay once I play some cards. Yeah, I mean, he's not looking so hot now, friends. Yeah, he's gone. Cool, cool, cool. Take these Foregone Powers. Seems alright. I could have potentially put the Keeper Buddy in front, and it would have been okay. A little scary, we lose a Shark, and we get the Ember Drain on the same turn, but we're okay. I will Echo Transfer continually. There's no reason I won't. It's good to do so. Good, 100 HP in the back here. I could... Man, look how much Frostbite this is. We actually just kill the Reflector with Frostbite here. That is unreal how strong that is. Good grief. We just keep it going. I don't see a reason to stop clicking cards. Right? Yeah, I just don't see it. Meanwhile, mid-floor, we actually killed 2 heavies just with Sharks, which is incredible. We're going to do it again on bottom floor. Whatever turns out there is going to perish. I consider dazing this Pyro Wings, by the way, but alas, it's fine. Oh no, I take Ember Drain. It does suck, I'll admit. It does. But we don't have to replay a Shark at least, which is nice. We'll take that at least. Mid-floor, the Apprentices perish and the Absolvers perish. Man, we are in a good place, huh? I will take the Echo Transfer. It's a good card. It's a good card. Eternal Kinstone, let's go. I do some damage here, solid. We just, again, just keep the dream alive, right? Just keep the dream alive. Chief somehow makes it to Relentless, unbelievable. We get to replay both Sharks if we really want to disrespect the bosses. I mean, we win outright, but you play Shark Shark middle for good measure because it feels funny to do. We're going to play the Echo Transfers up top. I mean, I am going to play the cards, okay? There's just no world I'm stopping it. I probably just daze... When the boss perishes, I'm just going to daze this guy in the middle here, save my 7 HP, put some Frostbite in. I mean, this floor is looking killer, right? Just play all the cards out. Cool. And that 10 Frostbite every round would add up, so we easy win on top. Mid-floor, I mean, it's fun. Yeah, good job. Great news. Easy clap. Really good, honestly. Great run. Love to see it. Is Shark my favorite card in the game? No, but close to it. He's so good. Oh, man. And they gave me the starting Cuddlebeard, and I was just like, yeah. When in Stygian, I guess I'll play Frostbite Shark. Oh, no. Not again. What'll I do? What a solid run. 58k. Look at the run summary here. There's very little to talk about. I mean, I did a great job. I mean, okay, that's too much ego in that particular one. The run gave me pieces, and I just decided on the optimal solution, and we get there, right? I mean, as soon as you see the shark, you go, okay, I have Cuddlebeard, I have the shark, let's go. We're going to see enough steel shops. I'll admit, steel shops were pretty generous to me here. I didn't need this multi-strike. It helped. I mean, that was great. I'm glad to have had it. I would have had to lean a little more on the what are they, the mini bosses, make sure I was doing enough damage to them otherwise, but this multi-strike kind of just cleans that up a bunch, and the Incan Armor 2 is honestly the best thing they could have given me. It's just like 100 HP that I was adding onto this guy every combat. The Echo Transfer, a solid choice. I mean, this obviously cost me echoes, and I was concerned about that up until the part where I saw the Eternal Kinstone, which is killer good here, because it means that I'm not spending real echoes, so that's good. We got to see some disgusting numbers popping out from Serrated Mandible's Decayed Decoy. Decayed Decoy, disgusting here, by the way, at all, because I have both Decayer Chief. I have Decayer Chief. I have the, where are they? Fractures, incredible. And then the Serrated Mandibles are popping out 2 Reap on a random pop. Just outrageous. This run is all about status effect damage. Status effect damage. It's actually still good when you can get a run like this. Really cool, in fact. Really cool. And Shark is just MVP. This unit, sometimes you don't need to put that much effort into him, and he just does something and it's okay, and he dies and goes away, and he still does a good job. In this particular run, he's like half my run. He basically was killing all the Relentless bosses. You put 2 of these down, Seraph is basically dead going into Relentless. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't even think I needed that top floor on Seraph. I could have just put 2 sharks down and still won it, so. But anyway, I think that's enough for now. I will let you go. So yeah, brings us up to 145 wins on this series. You'd love to see it. And hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Hiya.